Hi, Sarah here with a layout process video using the Mind the Scrap October kit. I'll leave links below for the Mind the Scrap website and also their Facebook group if you want to check them out, and also leave a link to my Facebook group as well, along with my Instagram. Okay, so for this layout I've taken lots of scraps of paper left over from my previous ones, and I'm just building up a cluster of papers to go behind my picture there. And the papers are all Carter Bella, Jen Hadfield and Echo Park, which are all the autumnal ones which are in the main kit this month. For this layout I've taken a picture of my little boy, and we were having our garden landscaped and he's just there helping with his little trowel and his little boots on. So I wanted to use this picture along with those cute little gnomes and make it look like he's dug up the garden. So that was sort of my idea with this one. And as you can see here, I'm just still piecing together my layers. The green paper doesn't make it in the end because I think that there's just too many colours in the end. So as well as the blue, I didn't want the green in there as well, so I do actually get rid of that and add some brown pattern paper in its place. And for my picture I'm matting it onto some brown cardstock so that it just pops it up a bit off the page, and I'll be backing that on some cheap foam that you can get from any craft store, really, in the kiddie section usually. And you just cut it down and stick it to the back of my photo, and that just helps the photo pop up off the page so it doesn't get lost amongst all the embellishments, because I do tend to go a little overboard on embellishments. I do like embellishments on my layouts. Okay, so here I'm just sorting out my layers, and like I say, I'm adding the mat to my photo there, and then adding some foam on the back. And I'd like to quickly thank the girls in the Mind the Scrap Facebook group who helped me with my title, because I got a little stuck as to the wording I wanted to use, and I just showed them a little bit of the picture of my boy and a gnome in there, and I just said help, and I had loads and loads of suggestions, so that was great. I think I went with one from Emma in the end. I think Emma came up with the one I went with in the end, which is a really cute title. So here I'm using my ephemera, which is the Pebbles Autumn ephemera, and I'm just piling it on, moving it around, and when I'm happy with it I'll just glue it down. And I also wanted to add some leaves. We did have leaves that came in the main kit and they're absolutely gorgeous, and because I am embellishment heavy I've used them all. But I actually used to do card making, so before I started scrapbooking, so I had some die cut leaves there, so I had a die for the leaves, and it's got little bits of stitching on it. So I arranged these in 3 clusters, and I had a bit of stitching through all of them as well. And there's my stitching. I don't know how to sew, it's just rough and in a straight line, and on the back I've just stuck down the threads so that they don't come up or unravel. Puff up my leaves a little bit to add a bit more dimension. And now I'm adding my gnomes. With the back of these I took some foam pads and I glued the bottoms off them flat, and then I added a foam pad behind their heads so that they kind of popped out from behind the leaves and the mushrooms. I'm also adding some washi tape that's not from the kit. That's I'm not sure, it might be Doodlebug. Oh, there's my title, thanks Emma. Which I think is a really cute title. So I think that's about it for my embellishments. So I just add all these on, and I think I had a bit of mixed media as well, and some tiny word stickers. here I am adding that gnome and adding a foam pad to his head so he kind of pops out, and I do the same with all of them, and then I pop up the mushroom as well that's in front and the flower that's in front. I'm adding tiny word stickers now. They're from Pebbles, I think they were Pebbles ones, and I'm just adding them there. I also felt like it was a bit sparse underneath that arrow, so I do end up adding a flower, I think, under there as well. And oh, I'm covering up the little faces on the gnomes as well as my photograph, because I don't like to get ink splatters on things with faces. I don't mind it on the rest of them, just not their faces. It's just one of those things, I guess. So here I'm adding some gold colour shine, and I'm adding some blue, which is Distressed Mermaid Lagoon, just to tie in with the picture, because the picture's a lot more blue than the blues that are in the acorns and the leaf paper. I also used the washi to bring out the blue as well, and I also, I believe I use some carved pumpkin and fossilized amber on there as well, some splatters there as well. And now I'm just outlining it all with some black pen. I've added some enamel dots to the 3 clusters, and do I add my date somewhere? I think I add it afterwards, I'm not sure. Oh, I'm doubling up my lines and then adding some squiggly lines that sort of echo the stitches, and I'm done. So if you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more, please like and subscribe, and here's some pictures of the close-ups. Thanks for joining me. Bye.